Welcome back, my dear students. In this lecture here, we are going to start the login user function that is going to allow a user to log into our system. All right. So let's go ahead and build that right now. First thing that we need is the post super global that we're going to get. But we need to first check. We need to say something like if it's set, all right, post super global right here. Some of you from my PHP for Beginners course know how to do this already. And anybody that knows regular basics PHP knows how to do this. So we check for the submit button, and now we can go ahead and extract those values. So what are the values? Well, we're gonna say post. This is the values that are coming in from those name attributes in the form, and one is the username, and the other one is what? The password. Actually, that's one that we did not put in the database, that we should put in the database. All right, so let's go back to PHP My Admin. Let's go to structure, and let's add one after email right here. Enter, and then just put password here. Super easy, right? And then let's just say 255 and save. All right, I'm not gonna get into encrypting the password here. That might be something added in the extra features of this course. I don't know yet. It might be. For those of you that are coming from PHP for Beginners, we do that in that course though. There, okay. But again, it might be included later on in this course, or even before. I don't know if I will add it later. All right, but I'm just more focused on logging into the system right now. So username and then password. Perfect. All right. So now that we're getting those values, one thing to do, and it's very, very important, you're getting those values from a form field here, and a software can come here and put some passwords in here, random passwords, and even insert some data, and that data can go to our database and drop our tables or insert some type of malicious code in there to take over our site, our e-commerce site. So we need to escape this, and that's called SQL injection, for those of you that want to know. All right, we are trying to avoid SQL injection. So we're gonna escape actually the string. We have a function that we do that. Let's make sure that that's the real name of this function. Escape string right there. Yes, it is. All right, let's do another escape right here for those values, and right there. Beautiful. All right, so that's escaped. Really good. We're safe. Now let's go ahead and make a query, and let's get it going. So I'm just gonna say query, put a variable there, and I'm gonna use my function that's gonna do a lot of things for me, for us, right? We're gonna select all from users, right? Where what? Username equals, in single quotes around because it's a string, right? And some curly brackets there, right? Username, and we use the keyword and to apply some other information, right? Password, this is the column in the database, remember that. And now the data that I'm getting from the form, which is in a variable right now, password. All right, perfect. I think this looks good. I don't think we have made any mistakes yet. All right, even though mistakes are not bad, you learn a lot more when you have mistakes. Then we use our confirm function to confirm this for us. All right, just to make sure we don't have any query errors. All right, perfect. I think that looks very, very, very good. All right, that's the first part. Now let's go ahead and do the rest. So now we can use another function that is called MySQL num rows to check to see if anything is found. All right, so if this query finds something, it's gonna return a row count of more than one, right? Of one or more. But if it doesn't find anything, it's gonna return a count of 0. When I say this function returning this means this function right here, num rows. Some of you know it already. All right, so this returns the count of the rows. So we could just put this whole thing in an if statement like this. If, all right, this equals 0, and let's put a parenthesis there. Then we can do something. We could say, you know what, redirect back to this page actually, and we're going to use our function that does that. Remember the redirect function right here on top, right here, that's using the header function. That's the original function there. All right, we just made it easier for us, and then we put the location here, and the location is going to be the same page, login user, login.php. All right, but if we find something, then we want to set this person or this user somewhere else, right? So we could say redirect back to where, or redirect to where, admin, the folder admin. All right, so that looks pretty good. Take your time. I'm just gonna leave this like this here, so that way you can copy everything. Pause the video if you need to. Make sure that you got it right. All right, every little line there. If we have a mistake, we'll debug it in the next lecture where we're gonna be testing this. Thank you so much for watching, and I see you in the next lecture.